Oh, are we back? Alright, let me catch you guys up. I went to the Mango Grove. There. Welcome. Could make another platinum sword. I need... Oh, can we make a smart suit now? We can. Let's do that. How do you get to the secret boss in DQ7? I don't know. Do I look like the kind of man who does post-game? You've done post-game and hated it? Oh yeah, on Final Fantasy 1. Oh, that was a rough day. I don't care how good this smart suit is. Give me my perfectionist pearls. 5. Not bad. I want to rework this restorative. Holy shit, it's 16 to rework. I don't know if that's even going to be worth it, honestly. Sounds like a lot of extra work. Don't do that. I hate when the game tries to be helpful. Think. Ah, it's just a little too good. Alright. Yeah! Okay, that's actually an improvement. The one I've been using is a +2. You have Raspberry Pi and I don't? What are you talking about? I have several Raspberry Pis. I am rich with Raspberry Pis. Ooh, that was scary. Can I eat mine with homemade vanilla ice cream? Well, can and should are two entirely different things. I just don't believe that I would like the taste of printed circuit board. Currently coming down from the high that was Dragon Quest XI. How did you handle it the first time? There was a void that I tried to fill with Xenoblade Chronicles, and Xenoblade Chronicles did a pretty good job, but yeah, it's really hard to go into another JRPG after playing Dragon Quest XI. I would suggest just changing genres for a while. Why bother even having fishnet stockings as a recipe? You've stolen so damn many hidden all over the DQ series. There's bound to be like 5 of them stuffed into tree trunks around the area I'm in now. Because sometimes you need a custom job. Kyo is trying to finish DQ3. Excellent game. Forgot they don't explain anything in Dragon Quest VII. Yeah, that's... Ah! And the quest flagging in that game is awful. It's not just that they don't explain anything. Like, I'm okay with that. But goddamn, you really, really, really need to... Should I Sizzly Puff on this? I'm gonna Sizzly Puff on this. Oh, shit. I don't know if we're gonna get this one. God damn it, game. Like, this is requiring a lot of multi-bashing. Stop doing that! Okay, we're gonna stop multi-bashing. Yeah, okay. Tink. That's pretty good. That's what, +2? That's gonna be +2. I'll take it. Whatever. Whatever. I think that's pretty good. That was a tough forge. Wait, no. You know what? We gotta... I think it's time we had a little sit down, Greg. About you trying to kill me for the last month. Once we traverse this forest, we will reach the hill from where we can enter the castle. But beware, monsters will no doubt seek to strike us under cover of darkness. Okay, let's not talk about you trying to murder me. Yes, +3 is the highest. I suppose I can zoom back to that church, can I? I can! Am I looking forward to Avarice? I don't know. What is that? Aside from the emotion, I'm assuming you're talking about a game. Jay, hey, how are you doing? Where are the others? A thing happened. That's a great way of putting it. So, I'm going to give you the same warning that I've given everybody else. If you'll take a look around, a thing happened. There's a lot of spoilers, and if you're ever planning on playing this game in the future, I would highly suggest just not watching my stream so that you can experience it for yourself. Because it's a wonderful game, and it's so much better to discover this fantastic story on your own. Fireworks festival went wrong. Hey, little guys. I'm doing well, Jay. Thank you for asking. Oh! Oh, we can go kill that dragon now. Let's go do that. I believe there's an accolade. Actually, for doing that. Oh, wait. No, there it is. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, Blade, how you doing tonight? And yeah, another standard spoiler warning to everybody joining us. If you spoil anything that hasn't happened yet in this game, you will be banned. Like, I'm not doing warnings anymore. You spoil something that hasn't happened yet at this point of the stream, I am banning you. Or Abyss will. He has that power.
Move. This is no time for idling.
Well, thank you, Super Sorrow. Yeah, I don't... This isn't something I can just rush through. It's Dragon Quest, you know? It's not made to be rushed. It's an experience. Hey, Saint, how are you doing tonight? I hope you are well. Is there a dragon over here? If this is where the dragon is, I'm gonna go fight that dragon. I'm gonna go slay the shit out of this dragon. Breaky! Exactly. I'm questing for dragons. A dragon quest, you might call it. You should use two-hand sword on main character. You should play your own game if you want to tell me how to play. I'm serious, guys. I'm not screwing around anymore with the rules. Backseat gaming and spoilers, it's just... we're done. I watched a wonderful GDC talk the other day. I should use lances. Lances are the only demand that anybody's allowed to make. But I watched a wonderful GDC talk the other day from the guy who started Spiderweb Software, which has, I think at most, it has had 3 employees. I think currently it has 2 employees. But this guy has been making games for like over 20 years. And he's always done it small, and he's always done it his way. And he's not doing it to get rich. He's doing it because it's something he enjoys doing. And he says that the way he puts it is, he's fortunate enough that he's able to make a living doing something that he enjoys doing, which is very much something that I would like to be able to do with this channel. But I've kind of lost my way a couple of times in the past in trying to do things the way I think that other people might like. And that was a mistake. And the main thing that I took away from his speech was, if you're doing something for yourself, then you should only do it for yourself. And if anyone is trying to tell you to do it differently, cut them out. If anyone is making demands that you change your goals or you change your methods, cut them out. Don't be afraid to lose a customer. Don't be afraid to outright ban a customer, because there are some people who are going to always be unhappy with the way that you're doing things, and you don't want them and you don't need them. So I'm taking that to heart. And just the idea of it has been very freeing. So yeah, if you don't like the way that I'm playing, you have every right to go somewhere else. I won't stop you from leaving. I've spent the last couple of streams telling people, don't watch this. This is spoilers. You should go play it yourself. I probably don't need to sword stance this guy. I'm not expecting him to be rough. What? How many tries on the dragon? Dude, I'm not worried about the dragon at all. It's possible to beat him when you first encounter him, apparently, so... And I remember he was not an issue last year. So I'm not concerned. Especially if Hendrik uses forbearance, which would help a lot. Hendrik! Greg, I know this was my idea, but please use forbearance. I don't want to die.
Behind me.
Thank you! This is why Hendrik's the real hero of the story. Oh my gosh. Abyss, how many people in this chat are going to get that reference? Because usually if you say something like that, you're just going to sound like a psychopath. I will understand it. Mary will understand it. I think Falcos was there for it. Get behind the Greg. Yeah, Falcos was there for it. But I think there's only 4 of us who are going to hear the phrase, get fisted by a lolly, and not immediately think, wow, you're a horrible person. To clear it up, everybody, we were playing a fighting game. I can't remember the name of it. It's a Dojin fighter based on the Fate series. It's very fun. It's very good. But it was either Falcos or Abyss. I don't remember which one of you used that character. Melty Blood, thank you. I don't remember which one of you used the little Kung Fu lolly girl. But yeah, because she just punches the crap out of people. Somebody eventually took it to a place. Abyss was playing the lolly? Okay. Is it Len? I think it was Len. Yeah, Mary was getting fisted. Because Mary doesn't know how to block. You heard me, Mary. Let's more heal. Greg, forbearance again, please. Real men block with their face. Yeah, but Mary was blocking with his ass was the problem. Hey, there we go. Black Dragon defeated.
That ends well.
Give me that accolade. Give it to me. Give it to me. Thank you. Alright. Black Dragon defeated. There we go. Alright. Back to saving the world. Instead of grudge matches. Still not as weird as the time I saw Len fused with a tentacle monster. Dude, anime fans are weird. I say that as an anime fan. This game is so close to perfect, but if there's anything I would want for it, it would be a FF10 style turn tracker. Oh, yes! Yes, Triborn. That is a perfect example of why this game isn't quite perfect. Could have been a little bit better in a couple of spots. A tiny, tiny few things they could have absolutely done better. Falcon Slash. Let's go with Falcon Slash. Yo, Aaron Elliott, what up? What up with you? Yep. No longer hitting your head. Inside buildings when you zoom. Oof. 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 Flame Slash? Okay, I'm gonna start busting out the magic. Why do you have that? No, why do you have that? You shouldn't know that spell, that ability. Everything's good. Can't wait for Starlink. Is that the Star Fox game that Nintendo should have made, but they waited for somebody else to do instead? Because they couldn't be bothered to do another good Star Fox? That's a great idea also, Erebus. Like, they could have still left Zoom as is, working inside of dungeons, but they could have, like... They could have showed, like, damage from the dungeon, like, rubble falls down after you blast through the ceiling, or something. Something. Man! You just have all sorts of defense, don't you? That's super annoying. Seed of Strength, which, let's be honest, I'm saving that for Eric. Screw you, monsters. Madrigas! Hello! Where am I at this point of the game? I just got Greg as a guest character. We are in the Heliodor sewers. You guys gonna patrol back, or can I just... Okay, good plan. You know what? We'll fight you. 'Cause you're not an armor. What is the hardest boss you've ever fought in Dragon Quest? Mine is... Dominguez? Is that a post-game boss? My answer is still going to be Necrosorrow. Ooh, Imperia. Imperia in the 3DS re-release was tough. I'm still going to say Necrosorrow. Necrosorrow was harder than the Darksteel Dragon in 8. Like, Necrosorrow was no joke. I'm assuming that if I were to ever finish the post-game in 3, the Divine Dragon would probably be up there. Just given how difficult it has been to get to him.
None shall pass.
Can you quit licking me, Kona? Lay down. Lay down. I'm clean. I shower every day. Lay down. I don't shower every day because it's bad for my skin, but I wash my hair. I shower like every other day. Regardless, the point is I'm clean, Kona. Is he from 2? You mean Necrosorrow? Necrosorrow is the boss of 4. It's 7 phases. 7!
Our triumph was never in doubt.
Yeah, I don't know if it was just like... Are we back up? We're back up. Welcome back, everybody. So... yeah, no, I am actually, even though it is dropping on YouTube as well, I am still convinced that it is Twitch. Because I think that Restream, if it loses one connection, it just tries to reconnect. So, because Twitch keeps dropping, Restream drops the connection to YouTube in an attempt to reconnect to Twitch. Now, this is something I have to experiment with to prove, but like based on my track record of streaming to YouTube and my track record of streaming to Twitch, YouTube is very consistent in its connection. Hey, British idiot, how you doing? Yeah, a YouTube only stream at some point wouldn't hurt. One of the main reasons that I'm hesitant to do it is because there have been a lot of people who have also been, you know, supporting me on Twitch and, you know, subscribing on Twitch. And it feels kind of rude to stop streaming to their platform of choice. But then again, also just earlier tonight I was talking about doing what's best for me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to fight this infernal armor. I don't want to do it without Eric. I want Eric here. Bring back Eric. Ugh. Oh, you have magic waters. Well, that helps. Oh, okay, that is doing more damage.
Victory is ours.
I quit. I quit. Never mind. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Ooh! Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm trusting you, game, and I know that I shouldn't. I'm gonna put you on Fight Wisely, because I need to grab some water. Just don't die. That's all I'm asking.
All is well that ends well.
Okay. Oh, wow, they did it. They did it all on their own. Nobody's dead. Well done. Well done, oh, God damn it. Whatever. I got a seed of skill out of it. Don't. Okay. Oh, wait, we haven't killed one of you yet. Oh, wait, we'll just kill this one instead. Ugh. Russian nesting doll mimics? That's an awful idea, Erebus. You go sit in the corner and think about what you've done. You know, we'll leave you on auto. We'll leave you on autopilot. You're doing okay.
Victory is ours.
Could be worse. They could be Dark Souls mimics. So I have found that Dark Souls mimics are not incredibly deadly. They're creepy. My God, they're super creepy. But I have not found them to be especially deadly. Jasper's Quarters. Oh my God, it's another platinum sword. Really could have taken instead of critical chance. And at the same time, I'm really glad I have the shield. Oh, I totally remember what this room is for. Totally remember what this room is for, guys. Greg, get out of the way, man. Dark Souls mimics have nothing on Dark Souls mushroom men, right? There's way worse shit in Dark Souls than mimics. Excuse you, sir. Wait, is there anything down that hallway? Let's see. Oh, right.
Even the great stairway lies in ruins. The usurper will be in the throne room, if he is anywhere. He must be found and punished, which means we must seek another way up.
Yeah, let's fight the creepy doll. I only played Dark Souls one time and never got past the Asylum. It's an amazing game, and it's well worth learning. I think that Dark Souls is the pinnacle of modern game design. It actually uses our modern technology to create a game experience that wouldn't have been possible on old machines. Like So let's take something like Dragon Quest XI. Okay? This game is incredible, but it's really the pinnacle of old school, nostalgic JRPG game design. This game could have been released as an 8-bit game. And in fact, it has been on the 3DS. We just didn't get that version. So nothing about the experience requires these amazing modern graphics. They add to it, but they're not needed as part of the game design. Dark Souls actually uses everything that's available to it by modern standards. There's a great example of what developers should be trying to do in modern times. Just don't have the patience to play it the right way. There's no right way to play Dark Souls. There's lots of different ways you can get through it. The wrong way to play Dark Souls is to try playing it and be impatient. That's really the only wrong way to play Dark Souls. But people get through the Souls games with all sorts of different playstyles. It's just a matter of finding one that works within the game's design. And there's lots of ways. People experiment with builds all the time. You have to understand how the game works, and then you can play around with the way you want to work.
Come, Jasper, do your worst.
If you insist. Curse you, Hendrik. Brute strength wins the day again.
It is good to see two young men with such spirit.
Huh?
But I order you to cease your horseplay and greet our latest arrival. I present Princess Jade. When you grow older, you will be the guardians of this great kingdom. I am counting on you. And now, so is she.
With my might and your wisdom, we will surely be the greatest knights this kingdom has ever seen. Long may we protect the princess and all her people. Jasper, are you listening to me? What is this?
Why, the shield of Heliodor, of course. Symbol of the kingdom's greatest knights. His Majesty keeps it in his private chambers. If we are destined to become such men one day, one of us will surely wear it. I would very much like to see it. Wouldn't you?
And how do you propose to do that? One cannot simply stroll into the king's chambers uninvited.
Oh, I have my ways. I just so happened to spy a certain someone treating himself to a midnight feast in the kitchens.
Huh?
None other than His Royal Majesty. He slithered out of a secret passage behind a cupboard and set about the leftovers. That passage must lead to his chambers.
You devil! You've solved the mystery of his bulging belly. The Queen will make you an Earl for such a service to the kingdom.
Jesus, that actually startled me. Thanks, Pat! Thanks for the sub. I was so absorbed in this story that it just it made me jump.
We meet in the kitchen at midnight. Agreed?
Agreed.
Of course. The passage to the king's chambers. But what was that? A vision? A dream? So this is your power, Luminary? You are able to draw on the memories amassed within the world tree to pry into others' pasts. Very impressive. The kitchen is on the north side of the castle, beyond the banqueting hall. Come.
Suplex Pat? Mm-mm. No, I'm not letting Pat get into grappling range. That's how he could beat me. The only way I beat Pat is when I abuse my reach and my leverage. Even though he's much smaller than me, I know that if it went to the ground, Pat would win. Goblin Slayer is on point, isn't it? Goblin Slayer is great. Those first 10 minutes are very surprising. And then the next 10 minutes are very cathartic. I'm really looking forward to episode 2. Tame compared to Berserk. Well, this was one episode so far. I'm curious to see where it goes. I don't think it will get crazier than Berserk or even as crazy as Berserk. But I like I like where it is. Oh, episode 2 is out? Shit. I might have to end the stream early so that Perry and I can watch Goblin Slayer episode 2. This one? It's this one.
I did not make it here that night, you know. I was caught trying to slip out of my chambers. The king made me polish all the armor in the castle. Jasper was disgusted with me. We had a furious argument. We had so many in those days.
Also don't think it would have as horrible an anime adaptation as Berserk. The 2000s adaptation of Berserk was pretty great.
But there was more happiness than strife. Life was simple. We had a purpose. We would have stood together in defense of Heliodor no matter what. I have treated you poorly. Forgive me.
There it is. Thanks. Thanks, Greg. I know that must have been hard for you.
My loyalties have been tested, but not by you. Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. Will you stand beside me?
No, he's not speaking to anybody specifically, Isaac. We have had an amazing issue with people purposefully spoiling story lately. Is all. So, yeah, the rule is if you spoil something that hasn't happened yet in the game, you're getting banned. That's the rule. King axes, king coats, queen's robes. That was my daddy sigh voice. Please don't call me daddy, Pat. It's weird. Oh, Platinum Sword 3. There. Yes. Yes. I will go by Papa Sai. Oh, father of boy Sai. Are we gonna start calling Garen Boy Sai? Yeah, Papa Sai is fine. Also, it makes me chuckle because it sounds pretty close to Papa Sai. Oh man, look at all these rings we can make. There's an old time-worn diary covered in a child's scribblings. Saigan takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. With faltering lines, someone has drawn what appears to be a pair of matchsticks. One of them has a beard, the other is wearing a ribbon. Beneath the illustration, it says, "My daddy and me." No, I haven't seen Venture Brothers since Molotov Cocktease left with, that giant dude. And Brock went back to save everybody from the mutating prostitutes at their homecoming dance. That was the last I saw of Venture Brothers. I'm pretty sure I'm like 2 seasons behind at this point. And anybody who hasn't seen Venture Brothers is probably like, what? Monstroso. Yes, thank you, Pat. I love trying to talk about Venture Brothers when, like, there's no context for it. Like, within the show itself, everything I said makes sense, I promise you. King Carnelian, behind the throne. Having seen several generations of his line, I can say with some certainty that King Carnelian is a rare breed of monarch, possessed of all the qualities required in a truly great leader. Both loved and feared by the populace, he is like a father to them, kind yet stern, firm yet fair. Not since the days of the great kings of old has our nation been so blessed. Though his face may have grown hard and lined since the terrible events that took place those few short years ago, some might say this has added a certain depth that improves him yet further. To have so resolutely overcome such grief and yet still led his nation boldly onward is surely a sign that Carnelian is a king among kings. Wayfarer's clothes. Adrian Geographic. Wonder how much Carnelian paid the author? Really? You think that a leader would pay an author to write a book saying nice things about him? You think that happens? I'm starting to break one of my rules. One of the many nations, both large and small, that make up Erdria, there are 5, the so-called Great Five, that stand above all others in the eyes of the world. Ancient and honorable Dundrasil, steadfast and stony Heliodor, Gallopolis with its noble desert knights, Sniffelheim with its snow-capped towers, and last but not least, Svardrust, carpeted in flowers. These 5 nations guide the world, meeting every few years at the great conference known as the Colloquy of Kings, in order to steer the course of Erdrian affairs in a direction agreeable to all. I like the dolls. They look like something that could be in Castlevania.
Our triumph was never in doubt.
Shiny. That it? Is that the only reason to come over here? Oop, oop, nope, there are pots. Alexiel, thanks for the cheer. Also, holy crap, get out of here. Spoilers.
You have done well to make it here, old friend. And with the Darkspawn in tow, no less. Oh, bravo.
Jasper. Yeah.
Temper, temper. Brute force may have won the day once upon a time, but things are very different now.
Why? Why did you give yourself to the darkness? What of our pact? We swore fealty to Heliodor. We promised to protect the kingdom, together!
Why? You, of all people, ask me why?
Does something amuse you, traitor?
It is I who must ask you why, surely. Why is it that you always thought yourself so much better than me? Why was it always you who was given the golden opportunities? Why was it always you who got just what you wanted? Why? Tell me why! Well, no more. I will be second best no longer. I know the truth now. Love, dreams, light, friendship, all these count for naught. All that matters is power. And the only power that matters is that of the darkness. There is one who sees the worth in me. who deserves my fealty, who gives me the power I crave. And all who stand in his way must be destroyed.
I lost my hometown, my family, and my friends, all to the dark power that you serve. I lost my faith and my purpose. Though some called me hero, I believed I was a fraud, and that I was powerless to protect them. But I can protect them. I must. And there is one I must protect above all others. It is the Luminary's duty to deliver the world from evil, and it is my duty to protect him. Jasper, you are a traitor to your kingdom, a servant of evil, and a threat to the servant of light. I sentence you to death!
Really, old friend? Forgive me if I do not begin quaking just yet. Now let us end this farce. You will outdo me no longer, Hendrik. This time it is I who have been chosen, and you who will fade into obscurity.
Jasper.
Well met, worms! I am Tyrion, servant of the Lord of Shadows, and proud bearer of the title of Spectral Sentinel. You would return the world to brightness? Fools! Wretches! The time of light is no more! The age of darkness looms! All is as the Lord of Shadows wills it. As long as I yet live, the dawn shall not return to this place. Now, step forward, friends. Eternal night awaits!
Dude knows how to make an entrance. Alright. This is gonna suck. I mean, the hero doesn't really have much utility. You know? Like, we've got a couple of the basic spells. We have Sword Stance, which I feel like we should use. And then beyond that, it really feels like we're just going to be at the mercy of RNG for not just Tyrion, but also on Hendrik. crit, though. Oh, there's a kabuff. I wouldn't complain about 2 of those. Oh, what is this horse shit? Yeah, no, I'm totally real. His good self so quickly. Hendrik, I kind of feel like we should take down the shadow. Thank you. Get out of here. Dick. Although, you know what? I will say the crit boost that I took really feels like it's actually paid off, because I've gotten 2 crits this fight already. Yep, that's why I didn't spend any MP to attack here. God damn it. Stop! Thank you, Hendrik. You're allowed to stack that, though, buddy. Oh, shit. Stop. Thank you, Hendrik. Okay. All right. Your dick. Of course it's up. It's frustrating. What? You can deflect magic? God damn it. Oh my god. Should I focus on Tyrion? I kind of feel like I should. Because he's just spamming his shadow over and over and over again. Oof. Yeah, normally I would get rid of the shadow first, but with tougher monsters on, like, I don't know if he's spamming it on purpose. But if I keep focusing on the shadow, I'm never going to do damage to Tyriant. Ow. Thank you, Hendrik. Yeah, I opted for more defense, though, instead of more attack. So I think in this situation, it's going to be better to just tank the damage from his doppelganger and try and bring down Tyriant. Another crit. Yeah, there it is. Nice, Hendrik. Thank you. I think we've got this. Unless, like, Hendrik starts being real stupid or he pulls off a lucky crit or something. I think we're going to be okay. Yeah. Yeah, he's low. Still got MP. Hendrik's doing a good job. I'm in a good place right now. Hendrik, you're a goddamn hero, you know that? And don't jinx it. Oh, he ran out of MP. Wahahaha. Thank you, Hendrik. You're a gem. You're a jewel. I'm gonna have to write him like a thank you card or something. That was amazing. Too bad he can't do this the rest of the game, right? Can Hendrik just remain a guest character? I don't want him in the party, I just want him around. Hendrik best tank in DQ? I don't know. I don't know. Do we want to say AI Hendrik or do we want to say Carver? Because I think I still have yet to have any party member outperform Carver. Carver carried the entire fucking team through the entirety of 6. I haven't run into another character who's done that yet. I mean, like, this is pretty impressive. This is really... Carver wasn't just DPS, though. Like, he also soaked up hits. I mean, he punched the final boss to death. Everybody else was so busy trying to heal each other and keep each other alive, and Carver was just like, you know what, guys, you guys relax here. I'm gonna go over to that godlike entity over there. I'm gonna punch it in the face until it stops moving. That's what he did. He punched a castle to death. Hendrik hasn't punched a castle to death. Hey! Hey! That was 110% thanks to Hendrik being the greatest tank of all time. Not the best overall character, though. Best overall character, I think, still goes to Carver. For practically soloing DQ6.
No! My darling darkness! Do not leave me! Do not let the light prevail!
obsidian. Thank the heavens I have one truly faithful friend. The darkness may have dissipated, but we cannot know what toll the battle took. We must return to the last bastion and see what, if anything, remains.
Better than Torneko. Ooh, that's hard to say because Torneko was a freaking all-star also. I don't know. I mean, Carver punched apart gods, but Torneko covered their mouths so they couldn't cast spells. And he tripped over, and legendary weapons came flying out of his backpack and dealt critical damage and killed Necrozaro. Like, it's hard to say. I did forget about how amazing Torneko was, and that's wrong of me. Yeah, he really did. And it happened during the final boss fight. Like, he kept tripping Necrosaro or covering his mouth so he couldn't cast spells or telling jokes to make him laugh. Like, Torneko was killing it on that fight. If you check out my my Dragon Quest IV marathon and just watch like the last section of it when I fight Necrosaro, it's incredible how good Torneko is. What happens if you have the two-man team of Carver and Torneko? The enemy never gets to do anything, and then Carver punches their head off. Yeah, Torneko is definitely the MVP during 4.
Someone! Anyone! Your Majesty? Please. Somebody! Wait. That noise.
did it, Hendrik. You saved us all.
Out of my way! Let me through! Let me look at you in the daylight at last. Oh, yes! My handsome little soldier. My hero. Just look at you.
You set aside your differences with Hendrik, with me, and fought to bring back the light. We are forever in your debt. The world is still in a desperate state. But now we have something. We have hope. We have the Luminary. May you banish the darkness once and for all. Hendrik, my ever-faithful knight. Today's victory is as much yours as anyone's. Your strength, too, will be needed in the struggle to free the world from evil. You know what you must do. The people of the last bastion will learn to make do without you, as I hope will I. So please, do not hesitate. Do what you know you must.
Honored Luminary, I serve you now. Though it cost me my life, I will stand beside you until the darkness is no more.
Dawn breaks in Heliodor. The first victory in the fight against the darkness is ours!
The celebrations at the last bastion continue long into the night, and the sound of joyous song echoes through the valleys. Then morning comes. So, somebody asked during all that cutscene, least favorite Dragon Quest party member personality-wise. And I have to say 100% Terry. Terry was awful. Like, did I even use him at all? During the course of DQ6. Like, he joined the party and I put him in the wagon immediately. And he never got to come out. I'm the greatest swordsman of all time. Yeah, but your personality sucks. Get in the wagon, kid. You can come out when you're an adult. Oh, wait, sorry. Carver already saved the world through mighty punches. Alright. Though it pains me to say it. This is where I'll be ending the stream tonight. We made a bunch of progress, though. I was not actually expecting to get this far in tonight's stream. I was expecting everything to go terribly, but no, it all actually went really, really well. Something that hasn't really been happening with tougher monsters turned on. So, yeah, I'm gonna end it here, and Hopefully I can coerce Perry into watching the new episode of Goblin Slayer with me. Alright. Peace out, folks. See you all next time.